Good morning, family. I hope you're all doing well. I want to apologize for the background noise in this video. My neighbor is logging and there's just so much noise today, but I hope you'll still be able to enjoy the video. I'm trying to keep the noise under control, so it's gonna be kind of faint, but it is there. We are approaching the end of January and the weather is beginning to change. It's quite cool today. Days like this are just my favorite. I forgot to prepare bread for breakfast yesterday. I usually do that the day before, so it makes my morning easier, because waking up to make breakfast is not always so easy. I just like to wake up and just cook the tea. Unfortunately, that did not happen, so I have to make some mandazis, which we are going to have for breakfast with our tea. I woke up very early to prepare the dough, which is now ready, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fry them, and then we can have breakfast. I've shared my mandazi recipe a million times, but in case you still need it, in case you're new and you haven't had a chance to watch the videos where I shared the mandazi recipe, please let me know. I'd be glad to do another one for you. Wheat is a very common ingredient on our breakfast tables. It's either bread, mandazi, chapati, cakes, and we usually wash them down with tea. As village dwellers, we are lucky to have things like sweet potatoes, bananas, arrowroots, and many others that we also use for breakfast. These natural foods are much healthier than the mandazis and the wheat products we use, but sometimes for a change, we make the wheat breads. Enjoying my breakfast on the porch as I listen to the birds is one of those moments I find really therapeutic. And having that morning sun hit my skin directly is so healing. Every beginning of the year, I usually make a vision board or just write down the plans I have for the year. But this time round, I didn't do that because of the disappointment that comes with not achieving the things that you wrote down. I was quite disappointed at the end of last year when I realized I did not achieve much of what I had written down. Of course, I have dreams and plans for this year, but I don't want to push myself too much. I want to do what I can and let God do the rest. My biggest dream this year is to finish my villa and move in. But again, I don't want to put so much focus on that and lose myself. So I will let everything happen at its own time, at its own pace. My birthday was on the 3rd of January, but I'm still receiving gifts. Thanks to you all who remembered me on this special day. So I'm here at the village shopping center to pick a parcel from one of my friends. This is our nearest shopping center and it is about 5 kilometers from my home. So I'm back home and today I want to make something really special for my family. I cook and bake every day, but I've never made a dessert. And because I'm in the mood today, I want to make a pineapple cake. That will be our dessert, and I'm doing a 3-course meal for my family today just because I'm in the mood. Where I live, we don't do 3-course meals. We just jump into the main dish. But it's a new year, so let me give them a treat today. So I got this simple recipe from a friend, and I have this really sweet overripe pineapple, which will be very ideal for my recipe. So for this recipe I need both the pineapple rings and the chopped pineapples. So I'm gonna make chunks from the rest, and we will be using both of them in our recipe today. The juice is also part of the recipe, so if you are cutting up, please don't pour away the juice. So we have our pineapple juice and the chunks ready, so let's prepare the rest of the batter. The ingredients for this recipe are quite simple. We need eggs, we need sugar, we will need the pineapple juice, the chunks, a little vanilla essence, all-purpose flour, and a little baking powder. So these are basically things you can find in every kitchen, and it's quite easy to mix and make. What I like about this recipe is there's a lot of fruit in it than the flour, so it is quite a healthy one. It has eggs, which provide the protein, the pineapples, which give us the vitamins, and then the all-purpose flour, which gives us the carbs. So it is a cake, but also a whole meal, which has all the three sources of food your body needs. So our butter is well mixed and ready. We're going to add in the pineapple chunks, and then we will mix and then let it bake for about 30 minutes, and our dessert will be ready. So once you put in the fruit mixed batter, then you can add the rings. My container is a bit small, so I had to cut the pineapple rings into halves to fill up the remaining space. So once you've covered the top with the pineapple rings, then proceed to bake. I love the moody weather. I hope it rains this afternoon. It's been so dry. We've been longing for the rain, and just the other day we had a lot of rain and we were complaining. I think God has a lot of work to do, because whatever He does, humans will always complain. I don't know how you clean your kitchen towels, but I usually soak mine in hot water because sometimes they're oily, and it's only the hot water that will melt the oil, and that's when I feel they're clean. So I'll go ahead and soak them, then I shall serve lunch, then later I will wash them. So I told her I was in the mood for cooking some special food for my family, and I've made different dishes for lunch. I hope they're going to enjoy this. So this is all I've prepared for lunch, and of course there's ugali, which is our staple food. It never misses on our tables. And here is our dessert. It looks really beautiful and appetizing. Let's cut and see how this one goes. It's my first time making a dessert. I just hope I don't disappoint. I'm adding some powdered sugar on it. I hope it makes it taste better. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. That's all I had for you, and I'll see you in the next. Bye bye.